The perfect retirement portfolio? I think it is. I don't know. I just think it is. All right, so let's talk about man. We'll call him Chris. Chris is 62 years old. He got about $2 million or so. He's like, man, I'm ready to hang it up. I want to get on my motorcycle and I want to cruise the great highways of America. America, baby. And we're looking over his stuff. He goes, what do you think, Josh? Am I messed up here? So let me show you what he's got. And you'll have some appreciation. So here's his portfolio, all right? So he's got about 62%, we'll just say 60% in VTI, and basically 35% in cash and about another 5% in bonds. And you can see my annual return is about 4.9% projected, and the standard deviation is 10.5. So we'll go in that here in just a second. Anyway, so what he's got basically is he's got the perfect barbell. I said, Chris, by hook or by crook, you basically got the perfect barbell, because he sold one of his real estate holdings to add all this cash. I said, check this out, man. You got 60%, so basically we'll say 600,000. He's got about $2 million. We're just going to make it easy at 1 million because it's easier for this lump of coal to figure out. And 400,000. This is cash, money market, paying 5% a year, my friends, right now. Well, but continue to be like that? I don't know. This is VTI. Notice we don't have any international holdings. We don't have any alternative investments. We just got stocks. We got cash and a little bit of bonds. Stocks and cash and a little bit of bonds. That's it. And so let's just say on $1 million, he needs 40,000 a year. We're just going to say for simplicity, because the 4% rule that everyone wants to glorify, but I don't. But either we're just going to run with it. It doesn't matter. If you need 50,000, I don't care. What about healthcare? That's what he needs from his portfolio. We're just going to use this for example. He needs 40,000. He needs 4% a year from his portfolio. That's what we're talking about. What if you only got $100,000? Then you need 4,000 from the portfolio. All we're trying to do is ascertain if he needs 40,000 a year. From where does it come? All right. If VTI is up, you take the money from here. It's just that simple. If VTI is down, you take the money from here. It's just that simple, man. VTI is a total stock index, by the way, that covers all the entire domestic stocks of the U.S. You don't need anything more than this. It's just that simple. And look, what do we give them for a standard deviation? We got a 4.9% rate of return with a 10.5% standard deviation. Let's just round this up to say 5 and 10 for simplicity. That means on any given year, he times this by 3, 30 plus or minus 5, which means 35 on the high end, 25 on the low end. So what that means is on any given year, your portfolio can give you as much as 35% on the high end or 25% on the down end. That's what that means essentially. So if we look historically, a portfolio like this has averaged, almost twice that. If you look like the Wellington Fund or something like that, has averaged almost twice that. With a standard deviation, the Wellington Fund was down 28% in 2008. So this standard deviation of 25, it's actually more than 25, it'd be 31.5. So you can see it'd be almost 28 on the downside, which is the worst market we've ever had when you factor in inflation. That just is, man. I mean, the only other time frame would be 2022 when bonds got trounced and stocks did as well. Stocks didn't get trounced nearly as much as bonds, but even that wasn't as bad as 2008. And we're showing that. So we have about half the rate of return is historically with the same standard deviation of 2008, which factored in inflation was the worst market we've ever had. And you don't have to do anything. VTI, what does it cost? 4 basis points or something like that? Cash, what does it cost? Vanguard, I don't know, freaking 8 basis points? I have no clue. And the cash in here is the money market accounts, federal government bond fund, federal T-bills. And people say, well, don't you need to be more diversified? So check this out. Jill has sent this to me today. Why simpler has been better for portfolio diversification. Broader portfolio diversification doesn't always pay off. And here's a pretty lady, what's her name? Amy Arnott right there. I wonder if that's Rob. Jason Arnott used to play for the Devils. I wonder if that's Rob Arnott's wife, because Rob runs Research Affiliates, and he's a CFA, and I just wonder if that's his wife right there. I don't know. But she's a pretty girl. Hi, pretty lady. Anyway, she goes, our recently published Diversification Landscape, Christine Benz, Karen, Zaya, and I took a deep dive at how different asset classes performed in the past couple of years, how correlations have evolved, and what those changes means for investors. Portfolio diversification didn't boost returns in 2023. And then they actually look back in terms of more than just that too, over longer periods. And you see portfolio diversification not only did not boost returns, it didn't really give you much in terms of downside risk mitigation either. In terms of I have all these different asset classes. I mean, you can. I got no problem doing that. I'm not saying do it. I'm a caveman. I like things simple. I like it to be easy to manage. Cash. And don't forget, this cash right now is paying 5%. So that's $20,000 a year. So if you're touching this right here because the markets are up, you're getting half of that $40,000 just from this cash alone. Dude, it's such a great time to be an investor, but I know the markets are I get it. Markets go up, markets go down, markets go up more than they go down. It's just such a great time to be alive, dude. Anyway, so my man Chris, I said, you didn't need me to tell you this. Look, this is perfect. There's nothing else to do. Obviously, can you take this 25% downside risk? Well, my man Chris can. He's a single guy, dude. Chris is crushing. Crushing Chris, that's what we like to call him. Anyway, so we'll be going live here in a half hour with old Amar. If you like these videos, they help you. You can buy me a coffee. It's in a doobie doop down there. I know I'm just in a t-shirt. I haven't shaved. I did shower, did brush my teeth. Still need a haircut. I'm a hippie. Look at that freaking, oh my goodness. Peace and love, man. Make love, not war, dude. I'm going to Haight-Ashbury. I'm going to protest against, what am I going to protest? Everything in America. I'm going to protest against America. All right. If you like my videos, hit the subscribe button. God bless. We'll see you.